just like we read in there, fits very well with what Jesus said the church would experience in the work of making disciples.
我们看见的是说，他们在做见证的时候，他们就像主耶稣吩咐的一样，是让天下人做他的门徒。
See, they would be sent out just like these two witnesses, just two, like lambs amongst wolves.
这两个见证人被差遣到世上去的时候，就像两个灯台立在世界面前。
But what it had said before, you see, the witness they had would have the sweetness of eternal life and the bitterness of the judgment against rebellion.
那他们做见证的时候传的道是什么呢？就像第10章老约翰讲的一样，就是他们有这个甜如蜜。甜是什么呢？因为这个甜如蜜，这个福音里面包含了永生得救的这个福音。那这种甜蜜，同时呢也是发苦。之所以发苦呢，因为福音的信息里面包含审判的信息。
But as they were preaching, what they were preaching was the truth, and that means that they would be a light to these people who were beginning to suffer under the rule of the Antichrist.
这个他们之所以开始去传道，到那个时候去做见证，是讲是在敌基督掌权的这个有权势的时候，这地上人都受这个敌基督的压迫。这两个见证人呢，就为神去给这些受压迫的普天下的人传上帝的福音。
And the Holy Spirit living in us, they had a power the world could not stand against.
那这两个传道人当然有圣灵的能力，因为这个圣灵的能力呢，这世上的人也没有办法拿教会怎么办。
Now it says, Jesus said, "Upon this rock I have built my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it."
神说我要在这块磐石上面建造我的教会，这个地狱的门也都不能够这个抵挡这个教会。
And even in our time, we have seen something like this happen.
甚至在我们现在这个时候，我们都已经看见有一些事情发生。
The church has always met up with opposition everywhere it went.
这个教会无论在去世界任何一个角落，它一定是会遇见一个事情，就是抵挡。
But in spite of the opposition, the church grew.
但是很有意思的是，越多的抵挡和逼迫，教会增长就发展的越快。
Today we are Christians because in the past, someone of God's children stood true and passed the message on.
我们之所以能得救，我们之所以能够听见道，是因为有传道的人把这个道传给我们听。那这些传道的人是在我们之前，他们就无论有什么样的逼迫，什么样的这个攻击，他们都这个忠于神和神的道，使得他们可以把这道传给我们，使得我们可以听了以后相信。
See, I didn't become a Christian because a light shined down upon me that was brighter than the sun, and I heard Jesus say, and tell me to stop acting the way I was.
比方说我自己，我信主的时候可不是看见大光从天上照下来，然后有声音从大光里面说你要悔改，你为什么逼迫我？我信主可不是像保罗经历的这样。
To Sherry, it was almost like this.
对这个Sherry 来讲，他是几乎就是这种状况。
She was walking up the stairs, and all of a sudden, it just came to her that Jesus is true.
我的孙女Sherry， 她就当时就是从 basement 朝上走，她走在这个楼梯上，她几乎听见神对她说，几乎看见神的光照她，她就信了。她当时就在走的时候，她就相信了。
And like John told us about the girl that went to the Christianity, explored over his church there, and she was Catholic, wasn't she? and then she met the Lord in the subway.
Oh, that was in Britain. That was Rico saying
Oh,
that.
Rico's, yeah.
She was an atheist.
Yeah, she was. Tell them that.
Well, it was when the lady who showed up for the first lesson.
Yeah.
They asked questions, and she had all sorts of questions. Why is there evil? I hate God, and things like that.
Yeah.
就是有这么一个故事，当时是在英国，他们有一个 Christianity Explored 有这么一个就是探索基督教信仰的这么一个查经班。那当时呢有一个无神论的女人呢，她就跑去参加这课。她第一堂课，她就在那问：哦，为什么如果有神，为什么世界上这么多罪恶？为什么这么多坏人坏事？
And as the lessons go on, she kept asking these questions, and finally on the 7th lesson, she gets up and she says, "I'd like to make a statement."
然后她每一堂课，她都站起来提这些问题，每次都是几乎就是要好像给人的感觉，她都要捣乱这课堂一样。所以到上到第7课的时候呢，她又站起来，她说：“我可不可以讲话？”
And the leaders of the course said, "Oh, here we go." They didn't want to answer her question.
所以这些代课的老师，这个是对这个女的最头痛啊，就是她又来了啊，但是你又不能让她不能提问。
See, there were questions before. Now it's a statement, so they were upset.
她以前是提问，今天到第7课，她突然说我有话要说，他们就讲哇，那可能就火力更猛了。
And then she told them that throughout the week, there was one day she was on the subway and she was going between one station and another, and it dawned on her, Jesus was God.
然后他就讲一件事，他说我要跟你们分享一个见证。他说呢，我礼拜几的时候呢，我去上班，我就从一个地铁站坐车到另外一个地铁站去。在这地铁站的过程中，我突然明白一个道理：耶稣是神呢，你们知道吗？
And the whole week she'd been thinking about that, and she said she had a wonderful week.
然后他说我整个礼拜都在想这件事，耶稣基督是上帝。他说我整个礼拜都高兴得不得了。
And all the leaders were very surprised.
Yeah, they were all very happy with that. You see, that's how God has worked all through the ages.
你看，这就是神从历史历代都是有很多人的得救是通过这样的方式，神突然开启他们的，确实没错。
See, there have been thousands of manifestations of God's power all through the ages, helping the message get through to the rebels who are people.
所以神历史历代以来，通过各种各样神奇的方式，用主自己这个方法，让这地上叛逆的这些暴徒，这些这个悖逆之子呢，都一个一个的归顺神。
Now, in Vietnam, in the 60s, Satan had plans to eradicate the church. And to eradicate the church.
在60年代的时候，这个撒旦有一个计划，在这个越南呢，要把这个教会连根拔掉。
And he instigated the communist rebels to attack churches here and there.
当时这个撒旦就鼓动这个共产政权去攻击，去逼迫这些主的教会。
And so first of all, he was attacking the tribal, the Christian tribal villages.
当时的时候，他们就开始一个计划，就是要去拔据点，去拔那些信耶稣的这些村庄里面的教会。
And they were gonna attack the villages and force the people to reject Jesus.
他们的计划是这样，他们会一个一个攻击这些基督徒的村庄，然后呢强迫这些人宣布他们弃绝耶稣。
Now 50 kilometers west of Toronto, west of Nha Trang.
大概是50公里以外，是在这个 Nha Trang 这个地方的这个大概50公里以西。
Doris and I were living there then.
当时我和我的妻子 Doris 都住在那个地方。
And there was a tribal village that was located just 50 kilometers up towards mountains.
然后呢，这个差不多就是离城市50公里的这个地方有一个山，这个山上面就有一个村庄。
And they had left their original location was up on the high mountains and come down here to be closer to the Vietnamese for protection against the communists.
他们原来是住在很深山老林里面的， 后来他们从那这高山上下来，住到比较靠近南